What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and it is draft day. It is finally upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I'm a little bit excited today. I cannot stress you enough how excited I am because of the fact that, well, we've been talking about it for over a year. Last year, we talked about loading up on these picks, loading up on cap space, doing all these things for the future. Well, we're doing just that, and the Eagles right now are in a prime position to really make some big things happen, whether that is trading for a star player, whether that's just using those 10 draft picks, trading up, trading back. We've talked about all of these things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this content the last few months, going through this, talking about some of these top players. We went through every single position, talked about each round, where I could see the Eagles taking some of these guys. And it's a free-for-all, man. I love every second of it because you guys know I do one day only. We do the mock draft, so we're doing this right now, my man. Look, Steven in the building. We've got some guys going here. Early bird gets the worm. Two-part question. Do you think we trade up? And if you think, oh, my man, look, you're going to check out these mock drafts here in a second that I'm going to show you. I have us trading up. I do think we trade up. We're going to try at least. I think we trade back with that 18 pick. So talking about that a lot, but great questions here, Steven. And look, I want to hear your guys' input. I'm going to go through. We're going to do a mock draft together. We're an hour away from the draft. The Sixers want to get in the way. I'd love to watch them, but you want to lose over and over again. This is what happens. So I'm going to try to watch that in the draft together. It's going to be a great time. But right here, right now, we're getting ready for the draft. So I appreciate you guys taking the time. I really do. Any questions, any comments you guys want to throw my way, please feel free. My man Mark in the building. Let's go. You know it. Draft time, baby. Yo, my man Drew in the building. Love to see it. And then, of course, my man Anthony in the building. What is going on, dude? It's on and popping for sure, dude. I am beyond ecstatic. And Kyle Hamilton would be great. Unfortunately, when I was doing my draft, he was gone, and I was kind of pissed. I really, really want to have Kyle Hamilton. But then I wasn't pissed because, well, there were some pretty awesome effing players available. So I'm going to show you my mock drafts here soon. But let me know who you guys like in the first. We're going to do a mock draft together. Let me know. Do you want me to try to trade up? Do you want me to trade back with that 18? We'll go through it slow so we see who the other teams are picking. But before it gets started, we could try to make a move. So let me know. But I'm going to show you mine. Now, here is one with trades, and we'll show that first since you guys are asking about trades. This is a crappy graphic. I just threw it together quick so you could see it. But, wow, I could barely even see that. I had us trading up. Kayvon Thibodeau fell in the draft I was doing. If he falls to 9, yes, please, for the love of God, trade up and grab him. Now, I went out like a crackhead Howie Roseman and had like 36 trades here. I've said I think we have about 3-4 trades, maybe even 5 go down. But this is kind of wild. But teams are sending me trades. I was having fun. You guys know I only do this one day, so got a little wild, but look at the players. That's what we're talking about here. And if the Eagles can focus on getting an edge rusher, then that nose tackle we've talked about, Jordan Davis, then you end up with a Brisker. You missed out on Hamilton, but that's a nice consolation prize. Then you go after, sure, Marcus Jones, more of a returner than he is a corner, but gives you some depth at the nickel corner. Maybe he can play a little dime, but you have yourself an ace as a returner, something the Eagles desperately need. Then you went and look, I missed out on some of the huge wide receivers, so it really sucked. But Pierce, I like that kid. I think at that pick, I'd be okay with that. And then I followed it up with Kyle Phillips, a slot guy, so you got an outside guy and a slot. And I know it's not one of the pretty names, but we're going to need to add Jarvis Landry if that's how it goes. I think the Eagles need to try to get a wide receiver before that, but the way this mock went, just didn't happen like that. So went ahead and grabbed 2 while I could. And then beyond that, grabbed White, and that's a tough running back. We talked about getting a bruising back. Then Brandon Smith. Oh, yeah, super athletic linebacker. Sign me up. And then we talked about Zion. I think he would be a great pick if he falls. So sign me up there too. And then the rest of the guys, man. I just really think that I would be more than okay. Some of these guys, I doubt they fall to where they are, but I was just going with what was there. So let's go. But that was the draft with trades. And here's one without trades. So just went through, didn't move, even though teams tried, just stayed put where I was. Devin Lloyd, it was impossible for me not to take him. I would love to see the Eagles get a linebacker in the first round, and you know that Devin Lloyd is that guy. So please, for the love of God. And then if Jordan Davis falls to 18, then you take him there. Then I got Christian Watson at 51. I don't know if he falls that far. That's a real crapshoot with him, but I would be okay with that. Dylan Parham, Wasn't looking for offensive lineman, but he fell there, and I'm taking him there because he's pretty damn good. And Brandon Brooks retired. I love the depth we have, but now you add somebody that can battle with, say, Amalu, Urbig, and Driscoll. And then beyond that, you got Martin Emerson. I really like that corner. I think that would be crazy if he fell to there. Tyson Anderson. Yeah, sign me up. I grabbed JT Woods later, too. So two safeties that I would love to have. Then you got Bellinger at tight end. Would love that. Brian Robinson pounding the rock. Oh, yeah. And then Araiza, the punter, down at the end. I don't know if he falls that far, but I'm not taking a punter any higher than that. Sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, my God. There are so many possibilities. Every time I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to get this guy. And then he'd be gone. And I was like, well, I guess we'll just do what we can here, right? But every time I was like, I'm actually kind of happy with who I got here. So every time I felt like, damn it, I missed somebody, I didn't miss anybody. So crazy. Appreciate the hell out of you, Drew. Yes, if you guys could hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, I'd greatly appreciate all of you. But thank you for tuning in. Let me know who you guys really like, and we're about to get this bad boy started here. Drew, I'm glad you like them, but let's see what you guys can come up with me here. We're going to go through, and remember, we've got 10 picks. So whatever you want to do with them, tell me what we are going to do. Want to hear your guys' advice. We'll go through this together. Do we want to trade that 15, try to trade up? We'll see if guys start falling or whatever it is. But here are the picks. We're going to go through all of them. Let's get ready. And I'm sorry if the Sixers game is on. Probably won't start for another 10 minutes. But I'll do what I can to get this over with. It's not my fault. They can't close them out. I really hope they do close them out. If they can close them out, have a great draft, well, the future is very bright in Philadelphia. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this bad boy started. Steven, my man, I'm seeing it's a possibility we trade up. I think we get in the top 5. Yeah, we definitely could. I did one where I tried to trade up in like the top 6, and I forget what it was. It like wasn't letting me, and there was something crazy. So I went to the 9. That's what it was. So look, a lot of possibilities here, and the Eagles have so much ammo, and I believe I still have that graphic. It's not just about the 10 picks we have this year, but we've got a plethora of picks the next couple years, and we've got cap space. We've got a lot of things that really put us in a position to do a lot of things. So whether that's trade up, whether that's trade for a star player, whatever they're going to do, they've got ammo. So people have been misconstrued and misinformed all damn offseason. This is a horrible draft, and the Eagles are screwed, and they don't. Sure. For me, I'm very excited. We've got a lot of hope. We've got 10 picks here. Let's make magic happen, baby. And we've got some trade candidates. We talked about Dillard, Minshew, a lot of possibilities here. So that's the one thing that sucks. I can't add that in this mock draft. You know, we've definitely got players that could be on the move, things like that. So I think that stuff's going to happen. Could see Gardner on the move for sure. You could see Dillard, I think for sure. Sam Allo could even be on the trade block. So keep your eyes open. We're going to see what goes down. And then remember, we talked about we could sign a lot of guys after the draft. So if we don't get some of these guys like a safety, maybe you then get Tyrann Mathieu that we've talked about forever. And then you talk about a wide receiver, Jarvis Landry still out. There's still guys out there. So let's try to stay patient. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this bad boy started. Let's pop this up here. Take that away. All right, here I am. Hello, down here. We're going to go through this. And, you know, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. So don't let me just sit here and make all these damn picks. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know who you guys are feeling. So let's go through this. We're going to pick 15 for the Eagles. Let's go down here. We're taking 7. We'll go slow so we can see what the other teams are doing here. Public versus PFF. Both of them really don't know what's going on, so we'll put it right in the middle there. Cool. Care for positional value. Yeah, sure. Draft for needs a little bit. Yeah, I like that there. And then randomness. We have no idea. So we'll keep it random, right? All right. Sounds good to me. So let's get this thing rolling. Let's hit that bad boy. Enter the draft. So we've got ourselves the Jaguars on the clock. And I'll be real with you. We all know that they're probably going to take an edge rusher. So that's something I think is definitely going to happen. So if we're looking at Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, I think you're probably going to miss out on them if you don't try to trade up here. Also like the wide receiver from Alabama. I don't know his name. Jameson Williams. Yeah, sign me up all day, Steven. I will happily take him. So Steven is the first person to tell me somebody to go after. So Jameson Williams is the name that we're looking for here. So look, I'd love to have Jameson Williams. Was not able to get him in those other drafts we just looked at here. So a team I could see first taking him would probably be the Falcons. So let's let this thing roll and let's see who these guys end up taking. And we'll try to stop it. We'll see if we can't make an offer, and we'll try to nab ourselves good old. Oh, look at that. 3 edge rushers off the board right there. Sauce is gone. And that's one I really wanted to try to trade up for. But you see, I think there it's it's 4 is where I think Sauce goes. I really think the Jets do take him there. So for me, that's going to be tough to see Sauce Gardner in an Eagles uniform. I'd love to see it, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going down. I'll be real with you. So something we have to keep in mind, a lot of teams do like to draft good players. They don't have to just give us stuff. So it's unfortunate. It is what it is. My man John in the building. What is going on, brother? We are just getting this bad boy started. Steven chimed in with he would like to see Jameson Williams on the Philadelphia Eagles. So this is tough. Now, do the Eagles want to trade up for a wide receiver after we've already used 2 first-round picks on a wide receiver? This has put me in limbo here, so I'd like to hear some other people's thoughts here, because I think he definitely has a possibility of going here to the Falcons. I mean, he could go anywhere, and we have it on randomness, so let's just watch ourselves. But I don't know if I feel comfortable trading into the top 10 for Jameson Williams. I think I'd feel comfortable if he fell at 10. Maybe we'll make a move for him there. But yeah, let's still keep an eye on what happens here. Let's get it down the next 2 picks. Let's see what happens here. And again, I'm going to try to get him for you. Let's see what these other teams do, though. Oh, hold on there, sack bag. So Evan Neal off the board now. All right. Let me scroll through here. Why is it little? So Thibodeau, Stingley, so they took the top 2 corners off the board. Jameson Williams is there, and he could definitely be a possibility for the Falcons. All right. Let's see what happens up to the Seahawks pick. And then once that happens, if he's still available at 10, we'll try to make a move for him. Kyle Hamilton gone. McDuff. All right. So the Jets have already picked. They've got the guy that they wanted. They went out and they grabbed themselves old Saucy Sauce. So what we want to try to do here is, obviously, we're going to try and make a trade here. And look, this team, we've got a lot of things going on here, and I think we could use a lot of desperate help. But you guys want to see a wide receiver? Let's make a wide receiver. Why is it so effing small, though? Why is it doing that? Let me try to change this. I had it like small so I could try to mess with it, and now it like made it baby size right here. And it's like, oh, thanks, man. Now I can't see anything going on. That's cool. Hope you guys can see what's happening here, though. So let's go. 10. To move up 5 spots. I have to give him something here, man. Let's try to give him that 83. Yeah, that's gonna work. Thing is, what are they giving us back here? So let's try to get a little something in return. But we are moving up. So that's something that's going to happen. They're probably going to want more than that. So that to me, that's all right. You're moving up 5 spots. They're getting to pick 18, getting 15, 18. So you get 1 and a third. It's kind of like what happened with us last year. So let's try to make it happen, man. They declined it. All right. So like I said, they're probably going to need a little bit more. So let's try to give them 6-rounder in the next year. And they say, oh, hell no. You're going to have to come at me a little bit stronger, Howie. A little bit stronger. So let's do. We were taking their final pick. I don't want your pick. You can keep it. And I'm not giving you 6th. I'll give you next year's 7th, and you'll be fine with it. All right. So you guys wanted him. Let's get him. Why is it showing up? I'm getting pissed off now. Now you're annoying me. So we got Ekwonu, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Jameson Williams, you are a Philadelphia Eagle. Now there's Wilson off the board next. Okay, so we've got ourselves a wide receiver. What do we want to try to acquire next? And yes, sorry, working right now. Drew, don't worry about it, man. Anything you can chime in with is perfectly fine. Anything you guys want to say, totally fine with it. And then here comes Drew with the edge rusher. And you know, we've talked about this with the Eagles being 31st in sacks last year with only 29. It is a great need. We've got Steven. I'll take an edge as well. He says, we saw in this draft already, right? 3 of those guys already off the board that I remember. And that was the top dogs. So you're looking at Walker was off the board, Hutchinson, Thibodeau. Okay. So what are we dealing with here? Let's take a look. We got to do with the bare minimum here. Like, that's really annoying me that it's like, you really can't make like a full screen there, bro. Like, you really have, like, is this how it is for everybody else? This is really stupid. Really, really stupid. I don't want to offer a trade anymore. I don't want to trade anymore. How do I go back? Anybody know? Because I'm about to get pissed off. Yeah. You can force a trade. Oh, that's interesting. So I apparently can't figure out how to make my pick. Is this really happening right now? Like, I remember when I was doing it on my phone, it was, you guys are starting to piss me off. All right. London, Lloyd, Karlaftis went. I was going to try to do a trade or whatever, but this thing's starting to piss me off, and I'm really not going to waste time. So appreciate you guys. Bear with me here. It's the first time I try to do this with you. Jordan Davis off the board. You know I'm all about. Oh, there's the thing to draft a player now. Oh, fancy how you just all of a sudden pop back up. Assholes. All right, so Linderbaum. I like that young man, but I'm not taking him with 18. I like Devontae Wyatt, a pass rushing. Yeah, I would take Davis over him because we talk about needing a nose tackle. That is an important role. I don't care if people don't think it is. I know that Wyatt is a better pass rusher. Wouldn't be against that. But we got guys like Dean, Olave. I don't think I want to take Dean here. I would trade back, maybe take him. Sky Moore, nah. Andrew Booth, thanks. Zion Johnson, no thanks. Tyler Smith, no thanks. Scene, I like him a lot. Pickens, I would trade back. Elam, Willis, Petrie, Jermaine Johnson. I like Jermaine Johnson a lot. I like Arnold here too, but I'm not taking them at 18. I'll be real with you. So let's try to trade back. Take one of these guys. And then, yeah, let's try to go back to like 21, 22. Oh, I actually don't think it's going to let me, to be honest with you. This isn't like my phone. I don't know why it doesn't allow anything. You're not allowed to do anything here and on the laptop here. So I apologize for that. Apparently we were allowed to trade before. Now they're saying no trades accepted. Wow, that's fucking annoying. All right. So this thing's going to be a D-bag. Pause and offer trade it. Bro, I'm already. I just want to. Yep. All right. So fuck your trade. Let's take somebody. All right, man. This is not what I would do. Just once again, I'm trading down and I'm taking Jermaine Johnson. I would probably try to trade around 21, 22. I know that the Packers are going to try to probably move up. So let's go ahead and just take them now because these guys aren't going to let. Bro, I'm really sorry, guys. I should have tried this, I guess, just magically before I did this, but we're not even allowed to fucking draft anymore. Now we got to take Sky Moore or it's nobody. Bro, I hate how much they throw tantrums when I'm trying to do stuff. Like, I get it, bro. Just Let me work through this now. You know what, dude? How do I just scroll down, man? All right, guys, I think I'm going to stop doing this because it's just actually infuriating me and make me want to fucking smash this thing. So, yeah, we're going to have to probably just not do this because unless I see Johnson here in a second, I'm bouncing on this shit. There it was. And it's like, yeah. Whoo! Ladies and gentlemen, they do not want the Eagles to succeed. Oh my God, that was annoying as hell. We'll see how far this goes, but I don't know if I can do this. Look, I'd love to take Nakobe Dean. I think you could probably get him a little bit further down. So Steven, I'm all about getting a linebacker here. I just would have preferred to trade down, and then we would have had much more options. We would have saw who was actually available. So we'll just talk about what I think the Eagles will do since it doesn't want to let me actually do it. So F you, PFF, you are so trashy. And this is why you don't hire just straight nerds who don't know football, because you're not even good at the nerd stuff either. Jesus. So, dude, I think that we really have a chance to do some special things here. So for me, we're trading up with that 15 pick, and then we're trading back with that 18 pick. It is not allowing me to do that. It's just going off on its own tangent here, throwing a tantrum. We're going to let it do that. That's fine. I really, at this point, I can't deal with that. We're just going to turn it up. No more trades. We ain't trading, dude. Ain't playing that game. Go throw your tantrum somewhere else, man. Now there's nobody offering trades. I was going to see if it did that. Let me know where you're looking next. Look, we got ourselves an edge rusher. We got ourselves, I mean, I can look at the trades, but it's probably not going to, it's just going to say they don't exist anymore. Yeah, that's what it's throwing a tantrum again. Look, I get it. Even PFF wants the Eagles to fail, and I see the tantrums being thrown on the timeline, guys. People are scared, and they really should be. I totally understand this. It makes sense. The Eagles are about to have a phenomenal draft, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to do this anymore. This is fucking stupid. Like, you guys are seeing this, right? Like, I'm not just tripping. Like, this is happening. I love Troy Anderson. Would happily take him somewhere. Probably not right there. Try to trade back, but this thing is just going to keep annoying me. So we're just going to see what it gives us, and we're going to go from there. That'll be a fun way to at least talk about it. And then I just want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I'm going to get rolling out here because time to watch this Sixers game. And don't worry, while the Sixers game's on, I'm still going to be keeping up with everything, let you know if anything happens. But we'll talk about the fact that we actually, are probably going to make some moves. So let's not just think that, we have some time to kill. I really think some things are going to happen here. So intrigued to see how it plays out. Man, what a trash site. Yeah, I'm done. Not doing that. Yep, leave, please, for the love of God. I cannot do that. Holy hell. I really apologize, guys. I thought we were going to get that down, but that's technology for you. Dear Lord. So, for me, what I wanted to talk about and what I wanted to try to accomplish there was showing you what I think the Eagles are going to do. Every year I do this one day a year. Now I put forth months of content telling you stuff, but I'm not going to make a mock draft every day. I just don't see where the learning curve is there. I'd rather take my time watching tape, learning who these people are, really getting to know things, and then come at you guys with an educated opinion on what I think the Eagles will do. Weirdly enough, the past few years, we have hit the nail on the head. This year, I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to be real with you. This has been the most insane draft when it comes to all the stuff going on. But for me, I'd love to have Jameson Williams. We talked about that. If he falls somewhere, yes. If he falls to like 10, maybe you can make a move. I'd be okay with that. I understand we took a wide receiver the last couple of years, but Jalen Reagor hasn't panned out. Love me some Devontae Smith, but needs a running mate. We need more weapons for Jalen Hurts. So there needs to be a focus on wide receiver. But for the most part, I need to see some defensive players, baby, whether that's an edge rusher. Well, I need to see all of them. Edge rusher, a nose tackle, a cornerback, a safety, a linebacker. I need them all. Yes, all. So we've got 10 picks. Make it happen. And, dude, let's see how the cookies crumble here because nobody even knows how the first couple of, and they're saying, oh, it's going to be Hutchinson, Walker. Now, it's probably just flippy-floppy because I think those teams could definitely get, those guys are awesome. But you've got some other really talented dudes there. When you talk about Thibodeau, Hutchinson, and Walker, it's really just people's preference. I was surprised it took people so long to even learn who Trayvon Walker was. I couldn't believe people weren't even putting him in the conversation as a first-round pick. Now, all of a sudden, he's like number one overall. It's like, Jesus Christ. This is why I can't listen to people that just make mock drafts every day. It's like, wait, you just had him in like the 7th round. Now he's your first pick. It's like, are you watching these people? Or are you just making shit up? Because seems to me you're making shit up. Hey, Sixers, for the love of God, please pull off this win. But I think they're going to, man. I feel confident Sixers are going to pull off the win. Talked about the Eagles having a great draft. And look, it's day one. So tomorrow I will be back and we're going to be having it's going to be so fun. We're going to be talking, and I'm not doing any mock drafts, but we're going to talk about what the Eagles could do with the next picks. Maybe I'll do a mock and we'll just talk about it. We'll touch up on it now that I see how this works, or maybe I'll try to figure out why that doesn't allow me to mock draft. Anywho, I appreciate you guys taking the time, but I'm going to hop on over to that Sixers game and get myself prepared. Got some graphics ready, got some things. I need to get some things ready so that when we make the pick, I want to see how it goes. If we trade up, I'll probably just make a video right after. But if we're picking 15, I might wait till after 18 to make a video because I want to throw some like highlights and stuff. So it's going to take me a minute to get all that stuff together. So we'll see how maybe I make a double, we talk about both picks or what it is, but I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen, about this draft. And if you have any questions, any comments, you're looking for content while you wait, go check out the YouTube. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button, subscribing, all the things you do to support me. I truly, truly appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed all of the offseason content, but today's a big step in finding out who the Eagles want to be. So we'll see how aggressive they are, what they're going to do here. And then the next 2 days are very important. We're going to see how this roster fills out. And then don't, after that, think that the roster's done, because you get undrafted free agents and then there are free agents still available. So don't let people get you worked up. I see it out there in the media. Season's over, and it's like we don't even know what the depth chart looks like. We haven't even seen the 90-man roster, and people think they know what the 53 is going to be. That's wild thinking out there, ladies and gentlemen, but that's why I don't listen to those Deshaun Watson people. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get rolling here. I cannot thank you enough. I'll be back in a little while. Once we make that pick, I'll be talking about it. So I look forward to talking with you guys about this. This is going to be beyond exciting, I feel. Put it in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Great things are coming for the Philadelphia Eagles today and the 76ers. So I hope you're all going to enjoy it. Reach out if you need anything. I mean, even if you just want to talk about the draft, you're bored, whatever. I'm going to be home alone, hanging out until the lady gets home. So, I'm going to be chilling, getting some stuff ready. If you need me, please feel free to reach out. I appreciate all of you guys. Steven, Drew, John, Mark, whoever tuned in, whether you're watching this live, you're watching this later, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all of the support. I'll be back later. Stay safe out there. And as always, go on!